Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And a whole season still ahead of us, but it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. They're still in the bottom third of the league, but see a little bump up in the rankings.
And right now, East Rutherford, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. That's why they're leading this division.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Bibby. Gervin out there with Weber, and it's Westphal in at the 2 guard. And for East Rutherford, Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Derek White, and it's Rice in at the 3. Wow, with all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity. Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Outside to Weber. 6 on the shot clock.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And it's East Rutherford's ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Rice. Back to Jordan. Here's White. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Bibby passes to Jones. Back to Bibby. Pass to Jones. Here is Bibby. They get it again. Weber draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
One shot.
And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Pass to Bibby. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's White. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Here's Rice, and the shot goes down.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Gervin outside. And it goes down 2 points.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Jordan outside. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Westphal. Weber looking around. Back to Gervin. Takes it inside, and it's Gervin finishing it off.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Count it. White's got 5.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Here's Bibby. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Tatum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Celtics trail by 5. Out to Gervin. Takes the 3. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. He's got 7.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Now here's Porzingis, and he makes that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Westphal. Now Weber. From the baseline, and he nails the jumper.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
And White kicks to Rice. Tatum with a screen on Gervin. Here's Rice. Tatum trying to break free. Rice, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that ties it up.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Count the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Left side, Gervin. Porzingis with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Jordan outside. The offensive rebound. Porzingis kicks to Rice. Here's White. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And that one's good. Gervin.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
East Rutherford has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for East Rutherford.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Free throw good, Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And here's Rondo after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. It's good.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now, here is Bibby for 3. And it's Rice with the rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Porzingis can't hit. Boston trailing. Now, Doncic, 11 points last game. Bibby with it. Tries it from the top of the key, and the shot goes in. Bibby's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Just making a smart play call. Bibby moves things around to create space for himself on the attack.
Stolen by Weber. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Gervin. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And East Rutherford calls their first timeout of the game.
We could celebrate tonight. You can't bring me down. Got my hands up. Play that song again. Take me higher, higher. Where I'm living like it's the weekend.
East Rutherford making a switch here. Artest is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Sloan's checked in. And so here is East Rutherford, trailing by 2. Rondo on top, guarded by Doncic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You got to close up any lane to the rim. If you don't, Rondo is merciless in exploiting it.
Rondo against Doncic. Down low. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rondo against Doncic. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gervin. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Tatum, that's good.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Here's Weber. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Weber's got 9.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display. To be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
Now checked in for the Celtics. Maybe comes in for Gervin. And that one falls for Tatum. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
And they take the lead. And that's now 6 points for Rajon Rondo. And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 2. Doncic outside. Now, here is Bibby. Just 5 on the clock. No good that time. Jordan with some nice D.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Artest with the screen on Weber. Outside for Jordan. Back to Tatum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Sloan with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yeah, it's a loss that'll stick with them for a while, that's for sure. But a game like that can be a motivator going forward.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jordan against Doncic. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Porzingis with the steal. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's East Rutherford. They finish off the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen, guys, from East Rutherford so far, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Celtics trail by 7. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Yao. Bibby is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Thorpe, and it's Sloan in at the small forward position.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Celtics foul. Jerry Sloan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Iverson against Doncic. Oh, what a finish by AI!
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got the lead up to 7 now for East Rutherford.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Thorpe. Now Doncic fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum.
And you know, for that Pistons game, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
Whitey's checked in for East Rutherford. And here is Doncic. He has 7. Offensive rebound. Yao. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. White drives in, and that one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point East Rutherford lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
The 10-footer, and it's East Rutherford, good for 2.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Now here's White. Yao Ming missing his last shot. And again, it's Derek White. White's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Westfall. No good from outside. East Rutherford leading by 11. Rice kicks to White. Kicks it out to Grant. Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. And East Rutherford leads by 13.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Doncic. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Doncic has got 11 points.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Timeout called, East Rutherford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant. Weber, he's checked in for Boston. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't. And the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Doncic passes to Yao. Now, here is Bibby. Doncic with a screen on run. Bibby nails the wide-open jump shot. Bibby's got 6. And it's Rondo with the ball for East Rutherford. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Towns with the steal. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. East Rutherford leading by 15. From the arc. White dishes to Rondo, and the foul on Mike Bibby. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Towns sets the pick for Tatum. Out to White, pass to Rondo. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 15. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for East Rutherford. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Bibby. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Rondo. And it's Doncic missing. Right side, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
To the inside. And finished off by Yao.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
just 4 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Weber's got 11.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jordan's checked in for East Rutherford. And the Celtics also making a change. Gervin's checked in for Mike Bibby. Here's Doncic. He's got 11. Pass to Westphal. And Gervin kicks to Weber. Here's Westphal. Doncic outside. Here's Yao. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive board.
White, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rondo against Doncic. And a wide open look for Gervin. Misses the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 17. This game against East Rutherford is the first time they've met this year.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Now here's Towns. 17-point lead, their biggest.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Boston shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Outside Gervin. Pass to Weber. 5 to shoot. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Stolen by Weber. Here's Westphal. Light covering.